Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. So we are officially in April, so I'm here to talk about everything that I made in the month of March. So we're in a little bit of a different location. My basement is currently in use, so we're in one of the other bedrooms. So let's get started. First thing I'll show you is this centerpiece that I made, and you can see this being made in my Ostara video, and I will link to that. I'll put it in the little thing up here, or it'll be down in the description. Then I made two of these Easter baskets. One was just testing it out, seeing what I wanted, what I liked, and then the other one I made for the video. So I made those, and those are a free pattern on my website. I will link to that as well. Those are also in the Ostara video. Then I made a bunch of Easter eggs. I was playing around with the design, and I finally came up with one that I liked. That's also on my website as a free pattern. That'll be linked down below. Also in the Ostara video, but I made quite a few of them. I used the yarn under method. I think that's the one it's preferred for amigurumi, and I stuffed them with, oh, the light's kind of washing it out, yarn scraps instead of like stuffing, and you can't see it. So definitely recommend that for amigurumi. I even made one trying out a different way of changing color that I saw online, where it's supposed to give you like a flat, let's see if I can kind of block out some of the light. It gives you like a flat color change, so it's almost like you're doing a color change but not changing color. I'll link to a video that I found that shows how you do that, because that was a really interesting technique. I don't feel like I've perfected it enough, so I didn't show this in the Ostara video. But yeah, a couple more. I made 6 in total, enough to fill up my little basket. And then I didn't show this in that video because I wasn't super thrilled with it. I mean, it's cute, but I don't think I had the right eyes, and I think I should have gone down a hook size with this little guy. Looking at him, he's a little weird, and his eyes were crooked. But I stuffed him with shredded foam, which you can kind of see in there. So I think if I were to do this one again, I would probably use a smaller hook, just with all the gaps and stuff. You can definitely see the stuffing and whatnot. This was a pattern that I found on Pinterest, so this was not my pattern. I will link to that as well. Like I said, this one was not in my Ostara video, mostly just because I wasn't super happy with the way it turned out. I don't know, I think he looks a little funky. So I only made one of him. And then I made this little guy, this Imkin, who still does not have a name. I haven't named him yet. But that was from the Crochet Imkins book, and I will link to that video as well if you want to go check that out. That came from this book here, where I randomized how this little guy was going to come out. I feel like I ended that video rather quickly, just because if I started giving him more head decorations, because there's a lot of options in this book, he would have become very top heavy, and I still have, you probably can't see it, still have the needle through his back as of right now, just because he's floppy. So I think I'll figure something out for that. But I got this book on Amazon. I think it was $20. I was looking at it the other day because I was showing somebody this book, but I think it's less than $25. But for what you're getting out of this, that is an incredible deal. Like, if you don't have this book, go out and buy this book. This is not sponsored. I don't have affiliate links, but I highly recommend this book. The book is very detailed. The patterns are written very, very well. I think I mentioned this in my Imkins book, or in my Imkins video, that Crafty Intentions, Megan Lapp, she is one of my favorite designers because she has just incredible patterns. Like I said, everything is super detailed. These are really well written patterns. I don't think I could say enough about them. But yeah, if you don't have this book, or you've never heard of her, please go check her out, because that is amazing. And I'm so glad that I picked that up. And I have another book by her. It's the Mythical Creatures book, and I want to dive into that one as well. So I also want her dragon patterns. Her dragon patterns are really, really cool, but those are going to be big to make. Oh, hello, Lunzas. Have you coming to say hello? We have guests over, so she's hiding. But then I didn't get most of March done for my Granny Square project. I got 8 of them done. So I got the first week, and then one day into the second week is all I managed to get done. But just because that first week, when I got done with all of the other projects, the yarn I just had sitting right there because I hadn't put it away yet was the spring colors. And some of these turned out really cool. I think this one is really cool because this inner part is mostly chains. This one I think would make for a really cool blanket. I like this design. And I want to say that this one was bigger. I'm following the videos from Yarn Utopia for her 365 Days of Granny Square project. What are you doing? But this was another one. All my ends are on the wrong. No. Backwards. But this one kind of has like a 3D pattern to it. And I really like the way that all of these colors look together. Like, I'm really happy with these pastel colors. And again, I haven't weaved any of my ends in, and I still haven't connected the ones from February that I didn't get to connecting. So, but I've got a trip coming up Monday for the solstice. So I will probably work on getting ends weaved in because I have a 4-hour car ride to get to our destination for watching the solar eclipse. So that'll give me something to do in the car. But here is another one. This one I only used 2 colors, but this was a lot of popcorn stitches, I think. Yeah, I think it was all popcorn stitches. And then there was this one. This one looked really cool from the thumbnail of the video. But some of these I probably should block, but I probably won't. Because this is just a project for me, so I'm not all that worried about it being blocked. And then this was the second week that I got started on. I have made more of them. I'm almost through the second week of March as far as these go. I have been doing some work on my wedding favors. I didn't get any done in March because March was incredibly busy, and April and May are looking to be just as busy. So I'm going to try and stay caught up as best I can, try and get as much done as I can. This is more of just like a challenge for myself to try and do, because I also have never made, outside of like the ones that I've done more recently since I've started this channel, all of my projects that I have crocheted have gone to someone else. They've never been for me. So this is going to be a big project, especially the blankets. All of the blankets have been for other people. But this will be a big project specifically for myself. So I'm really looking forward to this project because I think it's going to be really cool. It's like, you can see some of the other blankets that I've done on my website. I did the solar system blanket. I found it on Pinterest. I did that one for one of my sisters. And then I created a pattern for a blanket. I'm going to say created loosely. I found a diamond motif that I just made larger. And then made kind of like a stained glass, almost kind of blanket. That was a huge blanket for my youngest sister. And then I think the very first blanket that I ever made was the Mandala Madness blanket, and that was one I made 5 or 6 years ago now, and that was when I was first getting back into crocheting, like as an adult. And that one I also gave to a friend. That one went to a coworker of mine who was retiring. So this will be the first blanket that I'm making for myself, and I'm getting ready to start another one, which you will see in a video about a week from the time that this is going up. Yes, Luna, I see you. But I'm going to try and make a blanket on the knitting machine. So, but yeah, you will see that in the next video that gets posted. So, so that's really all I have for you now. So yeah, let me know what you are currently working on. I'd love to hear from you. What kind of big projects do you have? Are you working on like a year-long project like a temperature Afghan, or are you doing the 365 days of crochet? So let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.